What's going on, y'all? Johnny Wheeler Reacts. I'm Johnny Wheeler. Welcome back. Today, I thought I'd bring to you Frankie Boyle being a savage for 10 minutes straight, whichever. Um, this is a video to make up for Monday. It'd been a short week. I had Monday off over here in the States and Memorial Day and all those things. And yesterday, I had some personal things I had to take care of, personal errands to run and all those things. So I didn't have time to record yesterday. So I'm gonna get this out today as soon as I can. Hopefully it'll go through. I'm hoping the channel is comedy gaff. If you like this video, not necessarily my reaction, but if you like Frankie Boyle or anything comedy wise, be sure to check them out. I don't have any affiliation with them whatsoever. I just hope this kind of helps me get that through. I'm giving props to them and everything else. I'm just reacting to it, y'all. So. Yeah, so it's all those things. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get this one out today. I'm gonna try to get another one out for Friday and possibly for Monday of next week, if not Monday that day. And we'll be back to the normal schedule of Mondays and Fridays, hopefully. So with everything going all right. So yeah, so that'll be fun. So let's get at this, y'all. By the way, those are the new Frankie Boyle. You know what you're in for.
Do you remember years ago when they were making Braveheart? Everyone said, "Oh, it's ridiculous."
Good movie.
Mel Gibson playing a Scottish guy. That's not going to be very convincing. And look at him now, an alcoholic racist.
Which other royal has been messing with nature this week?
Princess Anne, she wanked off one of her horses. I did this big bit in the news show about Michael Jackson's trial and stuff. And at the end, there's a bit where a guy who's obviously, he was a nice guy, he was just a mad Michael Jackson fan. He's waited for the end of that bit, and then he went, "Long after your memory has gone, Michael Jackson's memory will live on." And I said, "In the nightmares of his victims."
Oh, Frank, come on.
To talk to tonight, some not so famous. Some of the celebrities here tonight, when I was researching the show, I had to start their Wikipedia page. But before I go, I'd like to leave you with this thought. Our lives are full of unanswered questions. Do other serial killers consider Harold Shipman to be a bit of a gold poacher? Does the R in R. Kelly stand for rape?
You said that and I got hit for it.
Are you sure you didn't get hit for looking like a bisexual Doctor Who? You've got pretty thick skin, haven't you?
I have to have a thick skin, yes. A fairly thick skin. I don't like some, sometimes people hurt your feelings.
If someone said to you that your beard makes you look a wee bit like Alan Sugar's sex face, you wouldn't mind, would you?
I'd have to go with that, I think.
What was the bad news about the Olympics this week?
That it's going to be held in Britain, so it's going to be completely rubbish. It's a very different city from Edinburgh. There's a far lower crime rate in Edinburgh. Far fewer people get stabbed in Edinburgh. But there is a tragic side to Edinburgh. There are a lot more people there who need stabbed. Everyone's got through the pandemic in their own way. Matt Hancock watched tens of thousands of people die and managed to stay horny.
No.
That takes talent. You think that graph's pointing upwards? Fucking look at this. We've got Jamila. Jamila, how you doing, Jamila? You all right? It's exciting for me because you present the Radio 1 chart show. You get to tell the nation what is #1 every week. And the only way that that could be more exciting, I think, would be if it was 20 years ago when anybody gave a shit.
A steward by every door when really she just wants them to be picking off children on little inflatables.
Doors don't have doorkeepers. Like almost no doors have a doorkeeper. If you're talking to a doorkeeper, you're in a riddle. A big gun-running bisexual down the front here. How you doing, man? That's a face I've only ever seen before on a fucking Toby jug. I hadn't seen him there. You've quantum leaped to be with us tonight from the Victorian prison system. There's only the unforgiving reality of a post.
He does not care. I absolutely love it. He does not care at all.
Post-COVID half-life in which the only secure jobs on Earth are in Chinese organ harvesting concentration camps. These are the jobs of the future, sorting dissidents' kidneys in a Chinese extermination hospital. 19-hour days with the only possible uptick in your career path, a promotion to the conveyor belt where they sort the penises. I've got a lovely theatre, I've got two fantastic comedians to introduce to you tonight. I've got a lovely audience to talk to. I looked right into your eyes when I said that, mate. How you doing? You have made an effort there, haven't you, man? You have made an effort with the Peaky Blinders hairstyle there. It's like putting 26-inch rims on a wheelie bin. Message for young people. It's this. Don't be afraid of the future. It's going to be so brief. I hate people. And now people come up and talk to me. That's how bad it's got. England did ask a few tough questions of Australia. Like, how do you play cricket? Why are we so fucking shit? Labour Party have been struggling in the polls, I think because of Keir Starmer. Keir Starmer is sort of like the picture that's in the frame when you buy it. See if you haven't got a personality, make something up.
Frankie, your tour is called The Last Days of Sodom.
Yep.
What was the last one called?
What was it called? I've no idea. I've actually wiped it from my mind.
It was called I would happily punch every one of you in the face.
The next time you go for a job interview and they ask you, so, where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? Be honest. You're probably going to be underbidding for jobs through an app on your phone and find that you've just killed a stranger for a bucket of cold soup. Well, there's good news and bad news. But don't worry, I can give the good news to your widow. Oh. You've got to be careful, David, because the big BG is terrifying. He's like 7 foot tall, sings black music in the voice of a castrated white boy, and as each of the other BGs dies, he becomes more powerful.
Karaoke, those shows are not rock and roll, are they? You can't imagine Jedward being involved in an incident of drunken violence, unless you count their conception.
First up, we're living in the blooper reel at the end of British history. If you look out over the right wing, you'll see the burning remains of the left wing. Britain is a society in freefall. There's a gas crisis. Imagine that. You get through the pandemic, and it was hard for a lot of people to get through the pandemic. You're confronted by empty shelves. You can't take it anymore. You go home, put your head in the oven, and nothing happens. So John Prescott was the person who came out and was the person to condemn it. But that's pretty bad if the only sort of moral conscience in your nation is a man who has done things to his body that has turned his internal organs into patty.
Technology exists. Why don't they use it on Cheryl Cole's speaking voice so that she sounds less like a rape alarm for dogs? Hey, how you doing? You're a fantastic actor. You've been in RSC and everything. You've been in Holby for a long time, right? So I have a theory that if someone had a heart attack over here, we could whisk you over and just suck all of the drama out of the situation. I turned 47 last month. My pal said to me, do you know Biggie Smalls would have been 47 this year if he hadn't been shot? No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't have made it past the invention of stuffed crust pizza. Why is he a giant version of you? Like fucking Russian dolls there. How you doing, big fella? How's life been since you played Mongo in the Blazing Saddles movie?
Mongo.
IT.
He does sound like Mongo.
And my soul is dying every time I sit in front of the computer screen.
I hate racism. I could never be a racist. I haven't finished hating all the white people yet. Nothing comforts me more than knowing my government has pioneered a child sifting algorithm. Up till now, the only technology used to hastily grade that many teenagers was Jeffrey Epstein's one-handed binoculars. Viewers were recently awarded an honorary doctorate from the University of Plymouth. A degree from the University of Plymouth. That's like being given a cake by someone who has visible eczema. I always wondered, you know that woman that had the face transplant? See if she gave you a blowjob, would that technically count as a threesome?
Got a great thing at Scottish football games now at Hampden, where you're not allowed to bring food into the ground. And they actually search you when you go in to make sure you've not got food on you. It's nice to see we've got our priorities right, isn't it? What's this sort of knife? I hope you weren't planning on making sandwiches. With a net worth of around $200 billion, Amazon boss Jeff Bezos is officially the world's second richest psychopath. In his never-ending and ultimately doomed quest to buy a personality, Bezos has decided to become a spaceman.
Bad things to say when leading troops into battle.
Soon you'll be at home with your families, in a jar on the mantelpiece.
Oh.
It was sad, you know, that they had that pop concert
to commemorate Diana. I mean, she didn't have much to do with pop music, did she? They should have done something that celebrated what was really great about her life by staging a gangbang in a minefield. It's just like, I think we kind of live in a zombie culture where no one ever retires. Do you know what I mean? Madonna's still getting her tits out. Madonna's tits look like the kind of things you buy in a pet shop for dogs to chew on as a treat.
How you doing, little fella? You've made a fucking effort. Looks like someone shaved a monkey and kicked it through Top Man.
Look at Yemen, right? We're the #1 provider of weapons and bombs and expertise to Saudi Arabia that they use to bomb Yemen, to engineer a famine in Yemen. At the same time, we're the #2 provider of aid to Yemen. And why not? Life gives you Yemen, you give Yemen aid. I was out with my wee boy the other day, my wee boy's 3, and we saw a woman in a burqa. And I was trying to explain what it was, and I suppose I was trying to explain what religious observance is. And then I thought, fuck it, and told him it was a black person's ghost.
How you doing, wee boys? A fucking wee boy with a receding hairline. How you doing, Benjamin Button? You been hit with a death ray or something? Is this your parents? Fucking hell, you brought 2. Don't worry. Your mum knows you wank. Your mum wanks too. Sometimes your mum wanks your dad.
Oh my god. Nah, I like that a lot. That was good. I hope y'all liked it too. Some of those weren't as funny as the other ones, but God, he just doesn't care. I like Frankie Boyle. He's another one of my favorite UK comics. He just doesn't give a rat's. So yeah, that was a good one. Let me know what y'all thought in the comments. Keep the suggestions coming, y'all. If y'all have a favorite Frankie Boyle moment or anything like that, send it to me, and I'll happily react to it. There was another one that I saw that I might put on later in the week when he when he just starts, certain moments where he's like taking out like audience members or possibly hecklers, and I absolutely love that whenever a comedian puts a heckler in their place. I freaking love that stuff. Can't get enough of it. Anyway, that'll do it for this one. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Hit the like button, please subscribe, and that would really help me out, guys. I really would appreciate it. This has been a short week, kind of hectic, and hopefully we'll be back at it, the regular schedule next week. But I'll try to put out what I can for this week, and hopefully y'all will enjoy them and give me suggestions, and we'll all have a good time, and it'll just be great, So until the next one, y'all, this is Johnny Wheeler, and I'm out.